Knife. Hey, it's time for
Cooking with Dena and Missy.
And that very sharp knife.
This is the
holding.
best knife, and I held it away from you.
You did. I appreciate
but
you.
I needed to hold it so they knew that I was
That you're a
actually
murderer.
in the act of being a kitchen person.
So we're in the middle of Girls' Weekend, and when we do Girls' Weekend, we cook, and we're supposed to write, which we did write things. Just not a lot of things that you would have thought we would have written. So it's for another day. Anyway, now we're making roasted beets and sweet potatoes with feta.
I think so excited.
I don't know if it's going to work.
We thought
you could join us. So this is a recipe from Vibrant Side You'll Love. I don't know what that means, but it's roasted beets and sweet potatoes with feta and cilantro. There's no cilantro. Yep, time for butter cake. All right, so Missy is doing the sweet potatoes, peeled and cubed. And now I'm supposed to do something with these.
Okay, now I will tell you about beets.
Tell me.
Beets, when you peel them, there's purple juice that's going to get everywhere. So that it's going to be messy, but that means you're doing it right.
Sounds familiar. Okay, so you're just like Diane. This whole thing is just going to be a whole bunch of sexual innuendo.
I was not having any sexual innuendo.
That is how we do shows.
I was not.
Is it even a cooking show if there's not sexual innuendo?
I don't know.
No is the answer.
Jeremy, I wonder if Jeremy gets excited when I peel the beets.
Oh, he does. He does. How to cut beets.
I don't think I'm ready to surrender this knife, though.
Why do you make her say that? Just so you know, every time my mom does something or says something, that's the first thing she says. Why you make me say that?
Yeah.
How to cut beets. Cut that. Cut that. Peel that.
Peel it, yeah.
I don't see any juice.
Look at her hands. No, she didn't show you her hands. She didn't show you her hands.
That's what she said. Slice thin. Okay. Circles.
Right.
Slice thin into circles. Okay, girl. Keep a firm grip.
That's also what she said. It's going to stain.
Children, you should leave.
It's going to stain your hands. I'm telling you.
Don't stain the countertop. Well, this is the janky cutting board. I'm not going to do it on the nice one that Jeremy did. All right. So I think I need. Yeah, you have the nice knife.
I do. I'm sorry, and I do need this one for sweet potatoes. But if you want to wait, as soon as I'm done these, you can have that one because this knife is super good. Guys, I don't know what kind of knife this is, but I bought one. Yeah, beet stain. Exactly, Michelle. No, neither one of us.
A little bit of toothpaste. Toothpaste.
What?
Somebody said a little bit of toothpaste.
Why toothpaste?
They said if the beets stain your hand.
Oh.
This is a lot. Why don't they cut all this off?
Because some people, you can do stuff with the beetroot. I don't, but you can. Yeah. You can do stuff with that. Also, I think the beet stays fresher longer if the root is attached.
Okay.
Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about?
I love this.
Shkendra. You know what, Shkendra? Beets are a superfood, and if you don't like the taste of them, you can get some beetroot powder and put it in your smoothies.
I don't think she's going to do any of those
things. I don't think she's going to either, but
she's not going to do anything. I'm just here to help. You said. All right, so we have set our oven for 400. There's like nothing to these. It's not that big. Why? And I got orange beets and I got red beets.
Ah.
And I got big beets and I got small beets.
Beets. We got the beets.
Wow, you were clearly never in a rap band.
No, I was married in the librarian.
Is there something called a rap band? What did I just say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Neither one of us were.
Speak for yourself. I'm an amazing rapper.
Okay.
Do you want to hear one of my original raps?
Yes. Of course I do.
I've never showcased my rapping skills before.
Do you know what? I had a rap song on YouTube. It was one of my first things I ever did. I did a
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I did a parody.
What were you rapping about?
I was doing, oh my gosh. I'll think of it in a minute. Little Mrs. I can't do it now.
That was your rap?
No, I'll show you. It's on
I would
YouTube.
like to hear it now. If you
I don't
really
remember.
did it, I feel like you
it was
should
a
be
lot
able
of
to
years
call
ago.
it up.
It was a lot of years ago. Do it. Look at my house. Look at my house. Look at my house. No toilet paper. Little mess is getting bigger. Yep, never. Can't do it. It was over 10 years ago.
What is?
My rap.
The fact that it was within the last 11 years is surprising. I don't understand. This was within 11 years, you're saying? What were you doing this for?
When I first started comedy, I released a rap song.
Here's what's interesting. I've known Missy for a long time, I feel like. And there's still things that I learn about her. Disturbing things.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in the front of the classroom.
Yeah.
She has a history in rap.
Very one afternoon history. But we practiced and made a video.
Who's we?
Me and Paul Lewis. I don't want to talk. In fact, I think it's even unlisted on my YouTube channel.
Not for long.
So tell me yours.
You're going to re-release it like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
You know how she's re-releasing all of her masters?
Yes.
That's going to be you.
But there was a group called Carmen that did not a parody, but a rewrite of the song that had Little John.
I love that you.
I don't
know all
remember.
The rappers' names.
I don't know. But let's be clear. I don't know any non-rappers' names either. Like the fact that I know my name and your name right now in this moment. See, I told you. Do monsters.
I have never met.
Jeremy just said, I'm embarrassed for my entire family right now. Jeremy. Yeah.
Wait till this happens. All right, now I can't do my rap song without a proper beat.
Oonts, oonts, oonts. Is
that is stripper.
Oh.
Stripper.
Okay. What's a good rap beat?
I don't know, but it's not that. Thank you. Umbrella in my. Okay. Now you are not the melody. You are not the melody.
Okay, so,
you are not. Right, let me just give it some context. You keep chopping. So I wrote this as a young person, as normal people should, not as a 40-year-old.
Shut up.
Okay, we're making roasted beet and sweet potato something.
And it's going to be so
Feta,
pretty.
but we're also doing our original rap songs. Mm-hmm. All right, so I wrote this when I was a youngin', and I was walking to my girlfriend's house. Do you remember, like when you were little, did you say, "Oh, I'm going around the block"? Did you say that when you were kids? Because that's all we said.
No, but you were Jersey. I was Delaware.
They didn't have around the block?
No, we're like going over to. It was going over to.
Do you think going around the block is like...
We didn't have blocks.
We didn't have block either.
But what I'm saying is nobody used that word.
Really?
Yeah.
Do people use that wherever you were from?
Only if they're calling you a naughty girl. They'll be like, he's been around the block a few times.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that was not in
Some
my vernacular.
People used it in a Norman Rockwell, hey, I'm hanging out with the kids around the block.
Yeah.
Some of us were pure.
Okay.
You're like, I don't know those kids.
No, I was
going around the block, down the street. Yeah.
Down the street,
around the corner, around the block. Anyway. So around the block, there was a friend of mine that lived there. And I was walking to her house. You've never heard my rap skills.
I have not.
I was going to her house and I had an umbrella in my hand. Now, mind you, I could probably see her house from my house. But you know when you're young and everything just seems so far away. You're like, I'm basically going on a journey,
Do you remember
a pilgrimage, if you will.
I remember the woods down at the end of the street when I lived in Salisbury were like this vast, like Hansel and Gretel. It was just a strip of trees.
Yeah. But I would leave like food trails in case I got lost.
It was massive.
You could see my house. But I was like, I'm going to leave this food trail. I would tie strings to the trees.
Yes, like Laura Ingalls Wilder did in A Blizzard.
Exactly. So this is who I am. So I am walking down the street with this umbrella in my hand. And I decide I'm going to start, you start singing to yourself like, I'm going to die today, like that. Well, I decided to
it's my favorite song.
You don't sing when you're nervous?
I sing all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You don't sing like someone's gonna murder me, and I don't have on my nice underwears. You've never sung that song.
No, but when I used to get in trouble, my mom would send me to my room. I'd be laying there. I'd be like, there was a little girl whose mother didn't like her. She made her go to bed when the sun was still out. And Mom would be like, what are you singing? I'm like, it's a song I heard.
I heard it from
somewhere.
somewhere.
I heard.
Yeah. So you guys did there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There isn't a mood that I'm not singing. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I start singing to myself. And this is the rap song that I came up with. Just so you know, probably 50 steps from my house, but I thought I was on a pilgrimage, and I wrote an entire rap song. Are you ready? I know, my hair is all in my face, and I can't wipe it because I got beet juice on my thing. Don't say it. Don't say I have beet juice on my thing.
I hate it when the juice gets on my face.
You're so dirty!
Especially if I can't use my hands.
Why you say that? You're so much dirtier than Diana. Where's Diane? She needs to bring some Jesus to this cooking show. Wow. Missy in the afternoon, real different. Real different than morning show, Missy. Anyway.
Okay, so your rap. Your death
So my rap song. All right, so give me my beat, and please do not become the melody.
Okay.
Umbrella in my hand and sneakers on my feet. If I see a stranger coming down the street, I'll hit them on the back and rap them on the head. And if they're still moving, I'll kick them with my kids. That's it. It was a little ditty.
Little ditty.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was pretty amazing.
I think it was really good that I remember it.
I think it's very good that you remember it.
Umbrella in my hand and sneakers. Now, you know what? Now
Umbrella
that I
in my
sang
hand and my
that, you
sneakers
know
on my
that somebody on Facebook is going to claim it and be like, I need to get all the ad revenue because that's my song. I'll be like, girl, I
Jeremy, quick, claim it.
Jeremy, claim the song.
Claim
Umbrella
it.
in my
Claim
hand
it.
and
Umbrella
sneakers on my
yeah.
feet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with my Keds. I was wearing Keds. Leslie, these were different times.
Keds. I used to have red Keds with the white bumper toes.
The what?
The red Keds, but with the white bumpers.
Yeah.
Because
you called them bumpers? Just the tips of the. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, weren't they called bumpers?
I don't think so. Maybe on roller skates.
Did you guys? I called them bumpers.
You mean roller skates?
No.
Were you a good roller skater?
Okay. Not backwards.
Well, no one can.
No one, but I could
only
do
like
the
really hot guys were.
I could do a little thing, and then like a little kick.
Here's the question.
But
I believe, and Jeremy, you can answer in a second. I believe that Jeremy was one of the cool kids that could skate backwards, and all the ladies loved him. That is my prediction. Jeremy, please answer. Were you the cool guy that could skate backwards? I think he was.
He probably was. Jeremy was good with the ladies.
Not so good with bottles of condiments.
Not so good in a Mexican restaurant with a bottle of hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. Even backwards, Brenda said she could skate backwards.
Oh, yeah.
I was so jealous.
Salt and Pepper 2.0, yeah. So,
Spinderella cut it up one time. Booming. She got a bad rap, no pun intended.
I was about,
And I was like, where is Spinderella in all this? Why does she always got to stand in the back? I always related to Spinderella. Like if you had to pick salt or pepper or Spinderella, who did you relate to?
Really?
All Skate Jeremy. I believe it.
All Skate Jeremy.
He's not answering right away.
He's not. He might. Is he busy?
He's probably getting his skates out. He's like, I'm really gonna. She's gonna bring that butter cake out when I get home. She comes down the street. He's skating backwards down the street. He's like, oh, I didn't know this was gonna get you excited.
I kind of wanted to be Joan Jett, but I was
wasn't
not
the option. Salt, pepper, or Spinderella. You can't just jump to a different cool band.
Can I make a confession? I didn't know there was a Spinderella.
That is just like you.
I know.
I didn't say that you didn't even know. What do you think it meant when she said Spinderella cut it up one time? Booming. You just sang it. Who did you think they were talking to?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know if that was.
You just were like, they're just talking to somebody in this rap, but she's not real.
Yeah.
That's.
A lot of.
She was in the videos.
Right.
Wow. My name is Dena, by the way. Do you know it? Huh. I wonder.
He's sneaking the scrapple. He might be.
He might be.
No, Spinderella cut it up one time. I just thought that was like a cool kid term that I didn't know.
No, it's obviously someone's name. Obviously.
Didn't know that. So now I feel really bad. And you know what?
She wasn't when they did Behind the Music.
She wasn't in it?
No, they didn't let her in it.
Why?
And I was like, well, where's Spinderella? I don't know. They had a falling out. Something happened.
Well, that's kind of sad.
They stuck her in the back because she was pretty, girl.
Ooh.
I get it.
You get that? We can't stick you in the back because you're too tall.
Okay, that's nice. Well, that's the thing. Every time, and I don't know if it's a guy thing, but every time I'm on, like Mark Riccadonna did the other day, Tommy Thong, every time they're on, they never sit next to me. They always do this. And then like you, I look like Hagrid, and they look tiny.
Wait, you just said like you look like
you. If I go back there, then I look really tiny.
But you just called me
because
Hagrid.
Back here, look.
I understand, but
understand?
I feel like Hagrid was
That's
me.
What it's called. That's what it's
But
called.
yes, I do know. Jeremy will sometimes make that mistake. When we go on our show, he'll be a little bit behind. I'm like, I look ginormous.
Like Hagrid.
I'm like, you don't understand that I'm not, yeah.
Okay.
Hagrid. Hagrid, thank you very much.
So I'm going to wash this. Do we think it's going to come out of this?
Out of the dish towel?
No, out of the...
So don't use your pretty white dish towel.
But
yeah,
the cutting board.
If you use an abrasive cleaner or toothpaste or baking soda. Baking soda is really good. You know what I learned is, when coffee cups and mugs get stained inside from coffee, baking soda cleans it immediately.
Is it me or does anybody else think it's weird that baking soda can keep your refrigerator clean, clean out a coffee stain, and be in cake?
And in cake. Like, it's in my cat box, too.
What?
You put it in your kitty litter.
There's not a lot of things that have that kind of versatility.
No, and it's like 4 cents. It's still cheap.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, baking soda is highly underrated in terms of the thing that we should be talking about.
And this is the kind of in-depth discussions that we have.
Yeah.
On the show.
Oh, we can't sing.
What's my weakness, man?
Okay then. Chillin',
mind my business. Something, and I couldn't believe this. I swear, I stare. My niece, my witness. Something.
Business.
Wicked. That's the ticket.
Something. Business.
And yo, that don't make me see something. Slide it. Oh, the old lady is
what a mighty good man.
Mighty good man.
My man got something. Add vinegar to baking soda and you can clean dang near anything.
And that was a clean transition.
It was. I'm very good at the transitions.
All right, now we have a bowl of this.
That is beets and
in a large bowl. Toss sweet potatoes, beets, olive oil, salt and pepper, garlic powder. We don't have that. Spread into a single layer. Roast for 35 minutes, flipping halfway through until tender and crispy on the edges. Let cool for 5 minutes and drizzle with lemon juice.
This is gonna be so.
Veggies in a unit store in the fridge up to 4 days. Tastes great. They tell you, tastes great.
It's gonna be so good.
All right, let's get some olive oil.
Olive oil. Yeah, dinner will be 2 hours late due to a dance party. This is gonna be so good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you mix in a bowl like that, what do? Do you flip it around or do you put the lid on and shake it?
Well, there's no lid, so we're gonna do Italian style. We just do this.
Ooh.
I don't know how much. 2 tablespoons. That's
2
not
tablespoons.
enough. It's gonna have to.
It's gotta kind of coat it.
Kind of coat it.
Kind of coat it.
All right. So there's that. It said a teaspoon of salt.
Well,
but we
Dena,
have more.
what? Remember you say you don't have garlic paper, but you have garlic powder, but you have garlic salt. You could do a sprinkle of garlic salt instead of regular sea salt.
Oh. Is that a good idea?
Maybe not. I don't want to be responsible, but what I'm just saying,
We don't have garlic powder.
we don't have garlic powder, but we have garlic salt. But if the recipe calls for salt, you could just use that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just
do this.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm gonna do 1.5, so it's not so crazy.
Yeah, baking soda helps with nausea, everything. But Tanya said my idea was great.
Pepper.
Yes, you can do garlic salt. Everybody thinks I'm brilliant. That's my translation of you guys saying yes, you can use garlic salt is Missy's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Isn't that beautiful?
Got some
Did you
pepper.
know that in every vegetable, any plant-based food, the color actually provides a different set of nutrients?
Tell me.
I don't remember what they are.
Okay.
But I have it.
So
But seriously,
half
that's
the
why you
information
should
is better
eat
than
all
none.
the colors, right? So the fact that you got yellow beets and purple beets, the phytonutrients in both of those are going to be a little bit different because of the color.
Making up the
No,
booba-boobies?
No, and then the orange. I'm telling you, that's why. Like we got the peppers here.
Versus
there's different little
the green eggs and
micronutrients in the different colors of fruits and vegetables. I'm serious. I know this to be a fact. I'm not smart enough to be able to tell you all of it, but I would get it. No, I'd get it right on a multiple choice test.
All right. So
Look at
this
how
is
pretty.
what we've got. A lot of magadupians. What's the word? Fabaloo-doo-doos. What are they called?
Phytonutrients?
Why are you saying it like duh? You're like, Dena, you're so dumb. Everybody knows phytonutrients.
Phytonutrients.
All right. Does that look good? Does it need more oil?
Probably not.
Okay. I pulled out regular garlic, but I don't think that's what we do. Should we put a little garlic salt?
Just a little sprinkle. Little
Schmitch. Garlic salt.
Just do a little.
With parsley.
No. And some
Whatever's in here.
lemon juice.
No, we're going to make a main dish. We're just going to put this in now so it gets to cooking. And then we're going to start on our next thing.
There's the next thing too.
We're making P.F. Chang's imitation lettuce wraps. So we're going to put this in a pan and let it bake up. Girl.
It's going to be so good.
Yummy. It better be so yummy.
It's going to be yummy. How can it? Seriously, I really feel like it's hard to screw up beets and sweet potatoes.
I feel like you haven't cooked with me.
Dena, I have messed up a lot of recipes. This one I think is a
This says it's
fail-safe.
supposed to be on a single layer, which I think it might be a stretch.
Yeah.
All right. So what is this thing supposed to be? It's supposed to be, you can have it as a main dish, or you can have it as a side. So tonight we'll be having it as a side.
If you were to roast up some organic tofu cubes
Okay.
and add those in after
right.
it's cooked, no, I'm saying you'd have your protein and it
After
would be a
it's
full
cooked,
meal.
you don't roast it?
Well, I think the tofu might, I'd add the tofu in towards late. I'd pre-roast the tofu so it doesn't get too.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's hard to do a single layer, I think.
Should I maybe?
Oh, we doubled the recipe. Remember?
We did.
Do you have
We
another
did.
pan?
I do, but are they gonna? Is that gonna mess up? Well, we can just flip it, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, flip them halfway.
Okay. You know what? We don't need that one.
I'll get it. I'm gonna wash it. I'll be the sushi.
Why?
Because
You're so weird.
there are witnesses.
That's Next one. All right.
But I read that, and I never knew why they wanted vegetables. And maybe this is an obvious fact for people who really cook a lot. I never knew it had to be in a single layer because if they're up on each other, they steam instead of roast.
I have heard that if they're up on each other, they steam. They roast?
And then they get too soft. So instead of roasting, they steam.
They steam. Yep. Single layer. Got it.
Isn't that so pretty?
So pretty. All right. This is the healthiest thing you've ever seen us make.
It's so nice. And what's the timer on? I'll put the timer on my watch. 30 minutes?
30 to 35.
So I'm going to set it for 15 so we flip them.
Oh, okay, good. You're so smart.
I am sometimes.
All right, next.
15 minutes.
Let's switch out some ingredients here. Oh, yeah. It's going to go on the bottom. Okay. Don't put your hand in it.
No, don't ever do that. Jeremy always puts his hand in.
Mm-hmm. Why do you use 2 layers of tinfoil? It just wasn't wide enough to not get on the sides, and then it gets all greasy, and then I gotta wash it. Mm-hmm. All right, next. This one is good. So now we're gonna do this one. Now, this one I've made before.
I'm really excited.
Are going to use our romaine. Why don't you wash that up while
Okay.
I get these ingredients
And
ready.
everybody, I stuck my hand in my hair, so I'm gonna wash my hands.
Wash your
Because I'm
hands.
not an animal.
The feta I'm gonna put back in the fridge until we're ready. All right, now this next one is kind of good. And the only thing is that it takes a lot for the sauce. And my sister was like, "Oh my God, that was so good. Send me the recipe." And then I sent it to her. She goes, "That's too many ingredients." So she
But
wouldn't
they're
make
normal ingredients.
They're
not.
well, some of them are normal.
Oh, were any of them?
All right, so this is 1 pound of chicken. Let's see how much we have. This is 2 pounds of chicken. Well, we'll do it because then we'll have leftovers. So I'm not going anywhere. So we're going to double it. We need 90.
I have a dumb question.
What?
Do we have to dry the lettuce?
No, you can just like put it on a paper towel. Yeah, or put it on the cooking thing over there. All right, so I'm going to get everything out. The garlic I have, the red or green pepper. Do you want to...
I'll be the pepper cutter.
Or just wash them too. Oh, I do not have water chestnuts. This is ruined.
Good, because water chestnuts are like styrofoam. They're just a texture that is not necessary. I can see your
Missy.
face. I can see your face.
I love water chestnuts. I'm gonna make Brooke go get them.
Jeremy hates water chestnuts.
Bird, can you go get mommy some water chestnuts? Period. I love you. Period.
Chestnuts are probably easier.
That's how you have to ask.
Chestnuts are easier to get than the wet nuts. Remember, Dean, and the...
I think you just want to say wet nuts.
No, I'm just remembering you sending your child out to get them.
Oh, that's right.
That's
All right, so we have that. Now we need sesame oil, rice wine vinegar.
Where? Okay, yeah, I don't know where you keep
This is white vinegar. Does it say white vinegar?
Here, Here, I'll call them
I
out.
think we have to go to the special drawer.
Rice vinegar.
Rice vinegar.
I love the smell of rice
Sesame oil. We need toasted sesame oil. No, we don't. That must be for something else. Peanut butter, honey.
Sweet chili sauce.
I have that.
Tea tree oil.
Oh, garlic powder. Put it over there. See, this is why we can't have. Here's nutmeg. Here's the honey. The only thing I don't see is the hoisin. It might be in the fridge. This is really good. Mm-hmm. So we're looking for hoisin and we're looking for sweet chili sauce. Brooke said, Oh, it's more than one of those? These are all for Ian. There's no sweet chili sauce. For hoisin. This.
Okay, that's
This is sweet chili sauce. So this I got at Trader Joe's. So now we just need hoisin. I think there's a replacement for hoisin. Let me do it on my phone. I just got a spice rack. That's the
I'm not seeing hoisin.
replacement for hoisin sauce. That might be hoisin substitute. The best substitute is a makeshift version of peanut butter, honey, and soy sauce. Or you can use a trusty barbecue sauce from your fridge.
I don't see a trusty barbecue sauce in your fridge.
Do we need it? 9 best alternatives. Let's see. What is hoisin? Hoisin is hard to get, gluten-free. I was sure I had some. They said you can use soy sauce, sesame oil.
I was about to say, a lot of these ingredients.
I think that must be why I have the toasted.
Maybe so.
This
Has
is
to
pure.
do it.
Let's use the toasted one. And it's funny because the toasted one has a very distinct flavor. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it does.
Oh, hey! Missy is dying. She was like, we can't do this recipe without water chestnuts. Huh?
What?
Is that an Aura ring?
It's a knockoff Aura ring
Does
that.
it work?
Yeah, it does. It does.
What's an Aura ring?
Okay, the Aura rings measure like your blood oxygen, your heart rate, your sleep, your exercise, all of that stuff. I measure all that stuff on my Apple Watch, but I needed to measure my sleep. So I got that for $87, but no app.
She's doing QVC right now.
Oh, no.
She's like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
No,
get
the
it for
Aura
just
ring is like
$40.
$300 and the app is $26 a month.
Tablespoon.
Yeah, so that's the this one had no app, so that's why
Somehow you
I
try
committed
it
to it.
on your-
Yeah, so I just took it off because I was messing with food and the water, and you just charge it, and in the sleep, I'll show you my sleep report.
Oh,
I need
wow.
A sleep report. Last night I did
You know
very
you're
good.
old when you get excited about a sleep report.
A sleep report. Would you guys like to know my sleep
Of
report?
course they do.
Last night I got an excellent, and see it shows the different stages of sleep and blah blah blah. Now, and you can also use it to measure all
I'm
your
pretty
exercise.
sure we've scared these girls all day today.
I know.
We've been
We've been talking to them
tips.
about their future, which is us.
Mhm.
We wanted to go.
To get water chestnuts. Missy said she can't eat here tonight without water chestnuts. She said she's dying for them.
We were gonna walk to the store.
Okay.
It might take a second, but
Water chestnuts.
because we were walking.
Water
It's
chestnut.
H Mart. So
I don't know. Good luck.
H Mart had all kinds of stuff. I'm
All
sure they
kinds
have.
of- See if they have hoisin. No, don't worry
No,
about it.
because wouldn't it have
We're
to
gonna do
be?
it. All
Yeah,
right, here, hold that.
what if they don't have
Oh,
water
this?
chestnuts?
Then
they'll
you're
have
gonna-
water
You're gonna have to
chestnuts.
make them.
I promise you, they'll have water chestnuts.
Okay.
Or you have to keep track. We need 6 of these. Yo!
It was
Yo!
the floor since.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. It was the
See, look,
floor.
ready?
Okay.
Mhm.
So we could
That's you farting on demand
Sam
too.
farted in
That's okay. All right, so this is going to be the yummy sauce that we're making. 3.
This is
Filled with
4.
salt. Filled with salt.
4,
4.
5,
5.
And then this will be 6.
And then 6. So this is the part that my sister was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to do it. All right, that's 1. So now 3 tablespoons of hoisin, which we're going to replace for toasted sesame seed oil, but we're only going to use 2. It says 3 tablespoons, but we're going to do, oh, this will take forever. We'll do 4 instead of 6.
It smells so good.
It does. All right, 1.
Do you ever lose count? I lose count when I'm doing stuff by myself all the time.
2. See, on a real cooking show, they'd have this already like in a little bowl. But those aren't real because that's not how cooking goes.
Right.
You have to spend time going, can somebody go to the store and pick this up for me? 4. All right. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. So that's really 2.
This is fresh ground turkey.
Okay, he doesn't listen.
Well, I love fresh ground turkey,
Okay.
but I thought this was going to be my first time trying ground chicken.
It's the same. Okay, we need more of that eventually. All right, we need 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I love rice vinegar.
I gotta go
so
get the
much.
peanut butter.
Okay. Rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons, you said?
Yeah.
1. Smell
This
that.
is gonna be so
Dude,
good.
This is gonna be so good.
This seems like a lot of substitutions. Yeah, and now we have meatloaf. So many substitutions, it's meatloaf. All right, so now we're gonna use the only peanut butter that you should use, which is Jif.
Jif creamy.
Okay, done. What's next? Honey. So 2 tablespoons
Yes, dear.
of honey. Yes, dear. No, your name is Buttercake.
Butter cake. Butter cake. How many of this?
2. I go through so much honey. Ever since I stopped eating sugar.
I was about to say,
I
because you
eat
put this
so
in
much
everything,
honey,
right?
Everything. I have a honey addiction. Maybe that's why I'm obsessed with beekeepers now.
I think beekeepers are amazing.
All right, sweet chili sauce.
I've washed my hands, so I'm going
Mhm.
to touch my finger.
You're making healthy food as I prepare pizza and cinnamon rolls.
Pizza and cinnamon rolls also sound delicious. Wait.
All right, next is 4 teaspoons of sweet chili sauce.
I have that sweet chili sauce.
Did I shake it? I thought I did. You know what this reminds me of? One. And I can't eat it anymore because I can't eat the noodles. You know the noodles you get like at a Chinese restaurant and you dip it duck sauce.
I love duck sauce. You can't have duck sauce?
I can have duck sauce. You just what are you gonna put in it?
Egg rolls.
I can't eat those. That's the point. I know. When I die,
You could
put
do
duck sauce.
steamed broccoli.
Okay, I don't know if you know, but there's a big difference.
Steamed broccoli and rice with duck sauce is really good. I mean, it's not the same.
All right, now that garlic powder, and we need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. You want to wash this, and then that's it. And then we're gonna mix
And then,
it.
yay!
All right, and then we're gonna put this aside. All right, so this is kind of what it looks like, lettuce wraps. So we're gonna mix this up, let it sit while
Get that
we.
peanut butter water.
Yeah. And then we'll wait for our veggies. This is gonna be real weird because it's gonna be like veggies, but with chicken wraps. And then
Do you have the powdered ginger?
I have regular ginger, but I don't have powdered ginger. I don't think. Let me go to the rack.
To the rack. And you want me to put 1 teaspoon?
brown ginger, yeah.
See? Should I put 1 teaspoon?
1 teaspoon of that, yeah. Girl, we're gonna be swollen tomorrow.
I was about
Who
to
can
say,
say edema?
I'm not going to be able to get my ring off. My
Somebody
sleep ring.
say edema in the house. All right, so what is that? Ginger?
Yeah,
So
and
the
that's
quarter
a
of a
quarter
teaspoon, so it's
teaspoon.
half. They're in there.
Hey, somebody.
Girl. Girl. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the ginger smells so good.
Put duck sauce on your rice. Is it good, Sharon? Sharon would know. She's gluten.
Yeah. I trust Sharon with food.
That's a lot of ginger. I'm not a big ginger fan.
Well, so
Maybe
let's
you like
half it.
half that.
Like that or a
I
little
don't
less?
know. What's ginger? I don't think I like it. Put a little bit. Girl, put a little bit. We're going to have water chestnuts. All of us are going to have to do a little bit. All of us are reaching.
But you know what? I think ginger is a flavor. Jeremy hates ginger.
Okay. I think Jeremy and I are the same person.
I
Minus
really
the
do.
licking of a bottle.
Mine is the
In
licking of a
public?
bottle. Yeah.
I mean, I don't do it at home either. Minus the gross parts.
Mine is the gross parts of Jeremy.
Jeremy and I are the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
person. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set this aside.
Okay.
I think we should cut up everything for the recipe.
Okay.
Wait for her to come back. And then we're going to do like they do in the fancy. Put it all together. Because it'll be ready to go.
Hey.
But then we're also going to make those disgusting cookies you want.
I'm really excited about the
I am
disgusting
not.
cookies. I've been thinking about those chocolate
All right,
chips
why
all
don't you
day.
cut this onion up?
Okay.
And I'm going to put this stuff away. What did I cut? It's the lid.
Some people have a really good technique for cutting onions. I
Can
don't.
you share this recipe? Yeah. So this, I put in Asian chicken lettuce wraps, better than P.F. Chang's. It's from Joy Food Sunshine. I don't know how I would find it, but you could probably find it. But that's what it's called.
What's that?
Okay.
So you,
And then all these big, I need sesame oil. I'm going to leave that out. Rice wine vinegar.
yeah, Asian chicken lettuce wraps better than P.F. Chang's.
It's quite
Oh,
yummy.
15 minutes has passed.
Oh, it has.
Yeah. So we need to flip those.
Girl, here we go. Let's look at them.
Let's see what they're doing.
Okay.
They're so beautiful. That color.
Doesn't smell like it.
No. I can smell the beets. Ah,
That's not a phrase you hear very often.
I can smell the beets. I
can
love
smell the beets.
And then as soon as you shut it, I'll set another 15
All right.
minutes. Timer
There
set.
we go. Timer set. Put these away. All right. Peanut butter. We're not going to use the ginger. Garlic. There. Okay. I'm going to wash these up. Get rid of this. Look at us.
We are like really doing it.
I think it's so much more fun to cook with other people,
It is.
right?
Yeah, normally I'm just singing and whistling and talking to myself and the dogs. Like this is
That's how
very
you
cool.
cook and sing, and you sound like Mary Poppins.
Well, I didn't realize I was doing it.
I don't know. It sounds like you enjoy it if you're
I
singing
do.
and whistling.
I do, but I didn't really. Are you a whistler at all? Like I keep finding
Not
myself
really, but I
whistling.
do love like Dean whistles a lot, and whenever
Yeah.
he does, I just feel like if somebody's whistling, that's like pure joy.
Yeah. I always.
And I don't
whistle.
think he notices that he whistles.
Exactly. I don't notice it that I do
love
it until I only
also
know.
love when grown people skip.
Yes, it's so joyful.
I'm like, there's not a lot in my life that I'm like, I should skip.
No, I'm gonna hurt a knee and wet my pants.
That's what I mean. Like, there's not very few opportunities where I'm like, this calls for skipping.
Yeah.
It's just not really my jam.
No.
Mm-hmm. It depends on who you're cooking with. That's true. All right, next. So this is when things get disgusting. Oh wait, I gotta get the defecated coconut.
Desiccated.
Wait, so do I have it? Is that just shredded coconut?
I hope so. Let's see.
Because
We should probably look up what that means because we might have to toast it or something.
Because I have coconut. This is sweet late coconut. Let me get some coconut. All right, dinner's almost ready.
It is?
Yeah,
Wow.
we have
We're doing
the
a lot of
roasted
things.
veggies are
Oh,
almost done. We have everything ready for the wraps, and now we're just doing the disgusting dessert we're doing. I don't know if it's good. But
It's gonna be really good.
It's gonna be good.
Really good.
It's not gonna be good, but I'm excited about it because it's a healthier choice than it's these healthy dark chocolate bounty bars, and by bounty they mean coconut.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think interesting will be good. Will be the term, right?
Yeah.
And I'm cutting in. I cut onions. I'm talking to people now. I cut onions very slowly because I try to make them small, but I also try to not cut my fingers off.
Hey, Vic, do you want to just move the stuff on the dining room table, and we can eat there?
We're gonna eat fancy on the dining room.
No, it's too much outside.
It is.
Right?
I like the fart part of the floor.
Yeah.
The fart floor is my favorite.
Hold on. Oh, this one's Dee's.
Yes, Alejandro's those are y'all gonna be ready for open mic night. We'll still be here in the kitchen. We'll be here in the kitchen, and we will be puffy and we will be swollen, but we will indeed be ready for open mic. I'm wondering how anybody would feel about open mic as a pajama night.
A pajama party.
A pajama party open mic.
So I don't know where my coconut is. It was
Well-
supposed to arrive today by 11. Let me find it.
Did you see any other packages out on the
Or I
porch?
picked up everything that looked like it could be coconut. Did you ever see your boxes come from Amazon and be like, ooh, who bought me something? And it's you.
It's
But
the nighttime you.
It's nighttime you.
It's nighttime you. Maybe had a little bourbon. Maybe was out late at a show and got home and scrolled and bought a top on sale.
Where did my coconut go? Now expected tomorrow at 6. Oh, return.
We don't need that coconut. We'll use.
All right. Well, now we got to use.
We'll see what the other.
Yeah, I have this, but I think it's sweetened.
Um.
It has 4 grams of sugar.
Well, which means
It has sugar,
it
but
has sugar.
I did let go 120 grams. Okay, we have enough, but you're gonna have a little sugar in it.
Okay.
Add yogurt, sweetener, and vanilla to a bowl. Whisk with a fork or spatula until smooth. Add coconut. Divide into 12 pieces. Shape into bars. Then melt your disgusting chocolate and put it on top.
That's gonna be so good. Do you know what? I've been thinking about those chocolate chips all day.
Wonderful. I'm glad one of us has. Okay,
I'm trying to get the onion peel.
so here's what we're gonna do. That dish is gone.
What dish? What you looking for?
Um,
What you looking for?
I was gonna say I'm gonna have you continue chopping things. Next is the peppers.
Okie dokie.
So
Do we have a different bowl for the onions, or are they going to be okay if I just have
No.
everybody here? And all 3 peppers?
This is like a real kitchen.
It's a really real kitchen.
Uh-huh. How do you whisk with a spatula? I don't know. I don't know.
Sometimes I think they just make up terms.
I'm gonna use all the bowls.
All right, yogurt.
All 3 peppers?
How much is 100? Oh, a half a cup of yogurt. This feels like a lot of leftover yogurt.
Yeah, but that's a good yogurt.
Okay. If you say so.
I like.
All right. So these are called healthy dark chocolate bouncy bars, and this is from Nourishing Nikki. And this would be no sugar, but we're going to add a little bit of sugar
Because of the coconut.
because of the coconut. So it's yogurt. So we're going to do now. Close enough. Check the oven. think we're good, right? You set your alarm.
Yeah, I've got it. 7 minutes.
All right. So yogurt, liquid sweetener. That's our honey. Which I'm almost out of now.
Do you know?
5 tablespoons. What?
I'm fascinated because when they say like a liquid, they talk about honey and maple syrup being pretty much the same. Like you can use those the same exact size. They're interchangeable.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess maple syrup's supposed to just be from the tapping a tree, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get the pure maple syrup, not like a one, with design with extra stuff. Yeah.
True.
I've used both in different stuff. It doesn't change the taste that much. I just think it's cool that they're the same amounts and stuff.
This is going to make 12 bars. Aren't we lucky?
Missy will eat 7.
4. I use agave sometimes.
Yeah, I have some agave. Have you ever used it?
No. Okay, so we have our liquid sweetener, aka honey. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right. This is officially a 3-course meal.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
On just like a random Wednesday, girls'
Vanilla.
weekend.
All right. These don't look like they're gonna look like anything.
Yum.
So it's just this?
Yeah. I say yeah as if I've seen this before.
Oh, it smells good. It's just honey and yogurt, and vanilla. So far so good. I think it's the chocolate that's going to ruin it.
No, I keep, like I said, I think that chocolate's going to grow on us.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. So
All 3
now,
peppers, yes?
it just says a cup of peppers.
Oh.
Although we're doubling
gonna
it.
double it, so
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna
do
do
another
2 cups.
pepper. All right, and then I'm just 1.5 cups of this. That's half. That's a cup. And that's that. Okay. Here
So
we
on
go.
Amazon, they actually did have the thing called desiccated coconut.
Yes.
That's interesting. I'm curious about what that means.
So this is supposed to taste like a Mounds bar. Is that it? A Bounty bar. They said in the UK, a Bounty bar is supposed to be an imitation Mounds bar. I don't know. I'm going to put the rest of this in. Okay. I wish we could make an imitation Kit Kat. Or like something
That
I can't eat. I have never.
like a gluten-free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What candies? What like fun candy can you?
You know what I miss? Whatchamacallit.
What? Oh, those were good.
Whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit. Yeah.
So good.
Does anybody else remember? I think it was called the Marathon Bar.
No.
Do you remember? It was shaped almost like a crisscross ladder sort of thing. It was chocolate with caramel, and it was a long, skinny bar.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Jeremy didn't either, but Jeremy's a lot younger than I am.
Not a lot, is he?
In
Like a
candy
lot?
years, like you said.
In candy years.
He's 13 years younger, so
In candy years.
So you know what I mean.
I guess
And
so.
in movie and music years.
I guess so. It is. That would mess things up. Like, I don't think I could date somebody younger than me because just references would be off. I don't think
No?
that looks
Just
like
sitting in
this.
cozy in the library room.
No.
No.
Nope.
Mine would be a bourbon.
Some half drunk drinks.
Yeah, no. How does
No.
that sound like?
I have my water bottles out there.
All right, Jason. Do you like Mounds bars?
Or almond joys.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You're doing candy too.
Almond joys got nuts.
100,000 grand bar.
Those are so good.
Good.
Yeah.
I miss those. I miss all of that.
What about, which ones can you have?
Butterfinger.
Okay,
Saving Grace. Caramello. Like I'm a
Okay,
caramello
yeah.
freak. And I think that's, I mean, I can have a Mounds bar. I just, why?
You don't want one.
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm going to put these into bars and then melt the chocolate.
This is exciting. Can I sniff it? I just smell the soap on your hand and some yogurt.
I'm allergic to peanut butter, but I can eat a whatchamacallit.
Oh, that's interesting. I have a recipe for marathon bar. Really curly
these are
top.
too juicy. I'm gonna.
That's what she said.
These. I don't think I have enough coconut, and my defecated coconut doesn't come till tomorrow. I think I'm gonna just drizzle chocolate on it because it
smart.
says
Yeah.
it says you're supposed to like take these, like melt the chocolate, and then take them and dip it. But
Just drizzle. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, crybaby.
Who's crying? Who cries?
Lulu.
Hazel sounds like that when she cries. So
I
sad.
think she sees a squirrel outside.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hazel would be crying because she sees the food.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
Did you ever see the videos where like the dog won't eat the food unless the mom makes the cutting on the board sound?
Yes,
That's
that is
so
the
funny.
cutest thing. Like, that's not it.
I'll show you Karen in a minute. My hands are over. It's so funny because she'll like put the food down. The dog will stare at it, not eat the food.
And then she goes chop, chop, chop.
Mm-hmm. The bars aren't holding together. But I think if I melt the chocolate and pour it on top.
And then should we just stick them in the
And
freezer?
then, yeah, you just stick them in the fridge and they'll.
They're so cute. They look like little nests.
Yeah, but I think I need more coconut, so that's why they're a little juicy. Mm-hmm. Zip the bottom up so you can pick it up. Kate, that would be a good idea.
What is dip the bottom? Oh. Or we'll eat these with a spoon.
Yeah.
Other 15 minutes is up.
Okay.
But it said 30 or 35. Let me look.
Okay.
Oh, they look so good.
And you just leave it in there to keep warm? Maybe?
Yeah. Should we turn the oven off?
There's a warming.
Ooh, you got a fancy
setting.
warmer.
Yeah, so let's cancel. And then let's go to.
Well, I feel like it'll stay warm since it's 400 degrees, right?
Yeah, maybe, but then I wouldn't be able to put on my keep warm setting. Missy.
That okay, right? We do not want to not use the gadget. I understand completely.
All right. So
They look perfect. By the way.
So this is what they look like. I know the Jesus light is a lot right now. Mm-hmm. My sister-in-law has pretended to put the dog food in the microwave. Once it beeps, the dog will eat it. That's hilarious.
I sing a song. My dogs get a food song, and it's hysterical because Jeremy doesn't do it right, and they just look at him.
They're like, "That's not the food song."
Yeah, they're like, "What are you doing?"
He's gonna be like, "Umbrella in my hand and sneakers on my feet." He's gonna sing my. All right. So the last thing is to melt this weird chocolate.
I want to eat one more piece. And this is Whole Foods, you said?
Yeah. All right. Let's see if it's any better from this morning.
Here's the thing. I like the crunch now. It's good, right?
Give me a minute. It's that aftertaste. It goes into the back corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
It's fine. We love it.
We love it.
We're just going to talk ourselves into it. All right. This is 7 ounces. We need 3.5, so half of this.
Yeah, see, I haven't eaten chocolate in so long. It just feels like a treat.
That looks like enough, right?
Yeah.
And you can take the rest of that home.
Ooh!
Okay.
My special parting gift. You know how when you were a kid and would go to a friend's birthday party and you got to take home a party favor? Do you remember that? The little presents at like kids' birthday parties?
That's your party
That's my
present.
party present.
All right, so let's look at this. So in this one, whisk together sauces, blah, 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 mix together, blah, blah, blah. Brown the chicken, cook until chicken browns and the onions are translucent. Then add the peppers and the water chestnuts. So why don't you, let's get some oil in here. And here's some oil for that. And let's brown up that chicken.
It's turkey.
Hey, you guys.
Is it? Do you think this is
So
enough oil?
exciting.
Want me to do it? Yeah, just you do how much oil because I have one of those pumping olive oil things.
Oh,
You dump it in, so I don't know how much.
Very good. Should be all set.
Thank you.
All right. That's the chocolate. All right. So now when melting chocolate, I used to do this all the time when I was a kid. You can only do it 10 or 20 seconds at a time. Oh, this is even melting real weird.
I was
Like crunchy. All right. So let me, is it better this way? So here is this. This is no sugar chocolate chips. So the sweetness of this is going to come from the dates that are in it, which is disgusting. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add maybe a little milk to this to make it a little creamier because it's a little thick. What do you think?
I have never done anything with chocolate.
Oh, you haven't?
Before? No.
Yeah, I feel like if Diana were here, she'd say add just a little bit of milk to make it. And here's the thing: is you don't want to wait until the chocolate is melted. You want to use the heat of some of the chips in there to melt it, so it's almost completely done. We're going to put it in for a few more minutes. Add oil or butter? Like oil? Like a drop of oil or milk? Alejandro,
She said oil?
yeah, I don't know that I want to do oil. Let's see, do you have coconut oil? I don't. Oil.
Is this gas
Nobody's
or
saying
electric?
oil. Cold might make see that. Okay. So olive oil?
No.
It's like, don't ruin it. Let me just put it in for 10 more seconds. Not milk. Coconut oil. Let's put it in for 10 seconds.
See what happened? Olive oil is a strongly flavored oil. I don't like it with sweet stuff.
Chocolate burns really fast, so you don't want to burn it. All right, perfect. I think this is as good as it's going to get. So can you push that camera down?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Look at it.
So we're not going to get all the way around chocolate, but we like to just kind of drip. You might have to do some of those other take-home chocolates.
That looks so cool.
Does it? I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see.
If you need more.
Where's Tanya? She's good at all these.
Yeah, she does all that stuff.
I know.
Are the
All right.
onions supposed to be in here too?
You can put
Wait till I
I would
brown
do
it.
the chicken a little bit more first. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit of this. Actually looks kind of good.
It does.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
I know, a double boiler would be great, but of course my double boiler is at home. So I don't have it. So we'll do another round of this and see if we can't get the rest of these covered. All right, so if you do end up melting chocolate, only do like between 10 and 20 seconds at a time, and it has to be on half power. And then you take it out and you mix it, and then you do it again. But if you overcook chocolate, it will burn and your whole house will smell. Diana used to do it all the time, and she taught me how to do like chocolate covered pretzels, all kinds of stuff.
She's the one that I learned how to do the chocolate covered Easter eggs and peanut butter and the strawberries from. And I knew that, but I've never had to do like adjust anything.
Yeah, well, sometimes like if she does chocolate covered pretzels,
Yeah.
she'll take the pretzels that are broken, and then she'll put them into clusters similar to this.
Ooh, yeah.
And then she'll just cover it with chocolate. Mm-hmm. All you need is a metal or glass bowl and a pot of water. You know, I had the other one that was like the two pots together. Let's see if we can't make this come together. Oh, girl, looks good. I don't know. I'm kind of into this date chocolate.
Right?
It's not disgusting.
I cannot wait to lick the bowl.
Okay.
You say okay as if that's not normal. That's normal.
Well, it's with dates. I'm just not. I'm excited. I want it to be good. It's like a date where you're just like, I want this guy to be great. Then you spend some time together and
Yeah,
you're
there's
like,
a lot riding on this
I
chocolate.
just want you to be better. Oh wait, you guys can't see this. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, this is the chocolate from this morning that we got a lot of high hopes for.
Think I should add the onions now?
Sure. All right. Well, this is the best we could do.
That is the most
What we
adorable
have.
little spreader I have ever seen.
All right. So that's your chocolate.
I gotta lick this.
All right. So this is what this looks like. They're not pretty,
Mm.
but this is what we got to based on what we had. And it'll be a first round try. I'm going to stick these in here and let them harden up. Missy's got her bowl of chocolate. It was supposed to be take on mouth, but yes. But I think I didn't have enough coconut because my coconut doesn't arrive until tomorrow. So we got a little jammed up. And there's still some in here, Missy. They look like boobies. Okay.
They look like
I
boobies?
also use- yeah. Well, were you online today? We're talking about nuns' boobs or something. It's a long story if you weren't watching. We have a lot to explain. All right. So just to recap, today, I guess I should take those roasted veggies out and put them on some. You're doing a great job over there.
No fires, no trauma, no burns.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right, so we have until then, add the peppers and water chestnuts. Those should be walking in any minute.
There's not going to be room in this pan.
And cook for 5 minutes until the peppers are slightly soft. Cook for 5 to 10 minutes. So whatever you think, put those are ready. So we're gonna put our veggies, some of them on here, and then add our feta. So.
Look at it.
All right, look at that.
Oh, I can't wait to eat those.
I never toss the veggies. You're right, but it's what it is.
Oh, that's right.
It is what it is. Do you want this bowl?
Yes.
There you go.
You know what this has the texture of?
No.
Brownie batter.
It does. You're right. Okay. Let's do
So
All right. They said, stop stirring, Missy. Let it brown.
what?
They
I thought
bossing,
that's what you had to
they
do to make
bossing
it
you
brown.
around, girl. They bossing you around. Listen, this is a very veggie. Now, you know what's funny is how much this was before we roasted it.
Yeah.
And I think I can get both hands on this one dish.
I think
Here,
I
let me
just
show
learned
them what
something.
we're
You're not
doing. Hold on.
supposed to stir constantly when you're browning.
According to some angry people on the internet, no. I'm kidding. It was Tanya.
It was yeah.
Let's see.
I just like to keep chopping turkey. Have you ever noticed that when you're cooking ground turkey, it forms itself back together? So you have to keep separating it.
I'm gonna leave that other one in there to keep cold. And then serve this, and then let's break some of this feta up. All right.
Do you have any water, like the butt fuzzy waters?
I thought you said butt fuzzy.
Yes. Do you have any butt fuzzies?
I have green orange.
Fine.
I have black.
All right. How'd we do?
So one little pan.
Okay. I'll put it on the side so nobody else
How
has
long
to
are you
eat
guys
it.
cooking for?
We're almost done. We were just waiting for your stuff.
Because we bought little, 2 little
Girl.
pieces of steak. We're gonna learn how to make it.
Right now, we made all this food.
Oh, we bought that was for you.
Do you really think we would make food
Yes.
and be like, you can't have any?
Yeah.
Oh my
Missy,
God.
try
I'm just
this.
kidding, I'm just
You're like, no, I just don't
kidding.
want your food.
We've just been
Missy,
learning
try
something.
this. Mmm.
I'm sorry.
Girl.
It's perfect.
Ando, listen. I don't have a lot of feta. Right here, Ando. Ando's like, you're skipping on this feta.
Oh my god! There's a deer.
Oh, it's
It's a big deer.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, so
That
one
looks like
thing
a
done.
horse.
Here we go.
It's really rude.
Um,
Oh, there's a baby one.
they usually are 5 at a time.
That's so sweet.
All right, so gonna leave the other one in. Mm-hmm. Water chestnuts. All right, you ready for some peppers?
Yep.
You got
Although
enough
this
room?
turkey, I will tell you, the turkey is not all the way brown. That's okay.
Are these sweet potatoes
We're gonna need a bigger
Yeah.
boat.
and beets?
Yeah. All right. And look at that. This is clean and ready to put away because I use no tin foil.
We should make
All right.
hats out of the tin foil.
Okay. So this is ready. How about that's probably salvaging the dish is the sweet potatoes. They're really good. All right. So Missy,
Yes.
we're gonna do those peppers until the peppers are slightly soft, they say. And then
Uh-oh, we're missing a page?
oh, here it is.
Okay.
Then add the sauce and simmer on low heat until chicken and veggies are coated and everything is heated through. Then serve with lettuce wraps. I know we made all this food and girl just walked in with 2 steaks. She's like, tonight I decided to learn how to make steak. Whatever. You do. I'm not gonna argue with you. All right. Missy, we did a great job.
I think we're doing marvelous things up in here. Now there's some of this chicken that's still pink or turkey because we did a lot of it in a shallow.
All right. Now I'm gonna prep our lettuce wraps.
Ooh.
Missy washed up so nice.
I washed them up. I didn't dry. Oh, that's right. So you didn't have to dry them. Oh no. It just occurred to me, I have never done anything with lettuce except a salad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Missy ate a salad today for lunch. She ate all the good stuff off of it, and I had French fries. And I said, "Hey, do you want a French fry?" And she was like, "No, I'm good." And then she ate her lettuce, her salad, and there was a little bit of lettuce, and she was like, "Do you want my lettuce?" And I said, "Don't ever ask anyone that. Don't ever eat a salad and then turn to somebody and say, I ate all the good stuff off of this.
Would you like my
Do you
crumbs?
want just the lettuce that's left?" I said, "No one is going to say yes. Just keep it in mind." All right, this is going to be so good. All right. We did a great job.
This is very impressive.
Mm-hmm. I know, Shakendra, there's a lot. It's because we doubled the recipe.
Yeah, this is
All right.
a lot.
A lot. So, my water chestnuts, do you want me to keep them on the side?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
The crunch will be nice. But when I make this at home for Jeremy, we will skip the water chestnuts because they make him hostile.
What?
Jeremy hates water chestnuts.
What are you talking
Oh my gosh.
They don't do it. They've never done anything to anybody.
No, but I think that's the problem. He wants them to have more flavor or something. He's like, it's just like styrofoam in his food.
They take on the flavor of
Like
whatever
tofu.
they're
And
added
he'll eat
to.
tofu.
I won't add all of them. That'll make everybody crazy. Just like enough for me. Just that section.
Oh, you don't want me to stir them up?
No, you can stir it. So we're going to add the sauce. I don't know. Just eat them. Mmm. Why are we cooking tonight? That's part of Girls Weekend.
We always do this.
We write a little. We laugh. We cry.
We have a little nap.
Mm-hmm. Take a nap. We did take a nap. And then it was time to cook. All right. This better be good. All right. So yummy. All right, are you ready for the sauce?
Yes.
All right,
Ready.
here we go. All right. Can you guys see, kind of?
Can you see? That smells so good.
All right. So we're going to let that simmer. Keep doing that.
Doing the flippy doos.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And how long did it say to let it simmer? Like
It
10 minutes,
says
just
let
set a timer?
simmer until evenly coated. All right. So there is our lettuce wraps. Ready to go. We've got our veggies. Let's take out our cookies. See what those look like. Girl.
They look so good.
They look kind of good. All right, so let's see. This is what they look like. All right, they're like little like pecan turtles. Oh.
Does this look like it's supposed to look? Like, is that the right color and everything?
Yeah, kind of. I think you're gonna have to eat this with a spoon.
Yeah.
Because the coconut didn't really.
Get solid. Should we leave
No,
them in
but
the
the
fridge
chocolate-
till after you put them on the plate?
No, I don't think it's gonna help.
That's not
But I think if we can get the coconut ratio right, then it could work. Should we try? We can try one. They're so exciting, aren't they? All right. It tastes good. Get a little.
the fork.
No, here. Get a little dish out and a fork for you. It tastes like it wants to be good.
Okay.
Forks in here. All right. You want to grab that one? All right, let me show. So it's not, the chocolate has hardened up, but not the bottom part. But it's keeping it together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There we go. It wants to be something. I don't hate it.
But you know what? You know those. Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know those yogurt things where they have the yogurt and then they have stuff that you put in the yogurt and dump it in? It tastes like.
Granola?
Well, they.
Like the Chobani?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like yogurt with fun in it. Does that make sense?
Well, I was going to say the crispiness of that chocolate actually makes
Saves
it good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to put it in the freezer. Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Linda, it wants to be something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Our faces.
Yeah. It's going to be something. I would do it again. I would do it again. Make a couple changes.
It's got flavor. Again, it tastes. I think if we do it in a way that they firm up better, it won't taste so much like yogurt with something in it. It'll taste like a real thing.
All right.
Does that look right?
It looks as right as it's going to get. Let me get a glass dish.
Or you want to taste it and see if it needs any more sauce of some sort?
Oh, no, there is some more sauce.
But I mean, you could use soy sauce on it or something.
Yeah, you could add it. All right, let's turn this off. That. All right, can you, oh, there it is. Can you, yeah, kind of. We gotta look, some for Lulu. Okay, that's good. And then we'll get the rest of this later. All right, that looks like it wants to be something, right? Got some extra pieces on the side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is going to be our inside parts for the lettuce wraps. So I know we did use good coconut, so that should make it better. All right, well, listen, everybody, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've been inspired to make something with gross chocolate that's not that bad if you're getting rich sugar.
Exactly. It's
those were faces of ladies who got a little taste of goodness.
Little taste.
But didn't break their sugar fast.
Exactly.
So that's it.
Yep.
All right, we'll see some of you tonight for open mic. Thanks for
you.
watching. It's time to eat. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.